Hey, y'all barbers, wake up, man. So there's a specific type of client that I can't goddamn stand, right? I like to call this type of client a money bully, right? And let me tell you what a money bully is. A money bully is a person that know that you go by appointments. They know that you have policies in place, etc., but they think because they throw a certain amount of money at you that you're going to, do whatever it is they want you to do. Put them in a chair at any time, or squeeze you in front of other people, or, give them all these special privileges because they got money or that they throwing money at you, right? They money bullies, right? They really just trying to see how broke you are, right? A lot of desperate barbers fall for that. So I got a story about a money bully, right? This one stick out to me. I've been cutting hair 11 years. And granted, I done ran into a lot of money bullies. Hell, I didn't even fell for it early in my career, especially when I was desperate. You know, I speak from experience. Um, this particular occasion, um, this guy came to my suite. Now, y'all already know. When you work inside of a suite, this is not a walk-in shop. This is not on a main street that says Barber open, right? This is a private barber suite. So the guy comes knock on my door. He knocks on the door of my suite. I was cutting. I see him, and on my door, I have appointments only. And I did that specifically for people that want to try to come walk up on barbers inside of a suite, right? But he still chose to bypass it, so he knocks on the door. I'm like, hey, what's going on, brother? Hey, man, you got any open slots today? Or I only go by appointments. You can go to this Instagram that's on the door right here, or go to coldcuts.com. We have a schedule on there. It shows you all the available appointments. You go online, you book it at least 24 hours in advance. It'll show you the prices. Everything is right there. He said, well, man, you think you can, squeeze me in today? I'm like, look, I go by appointments. You got to go online, book it within 24 hours in advance, pick the appointment that's most convenient for you. Oh man, what about if I give you 100? I say, nah, man, you got to book online. And I kept a straight face. So he goes, oh shit. Well, what about 200? See, now it's getting pretty disrespectful, right? Because I told you how I do business. You read this door. I already told you that you have to book online and that I go by appointments. Clearly, even if I wanted to, I don't even have a slot. But the fact that you keep going up in what you would give me to squeeze you in is saying that either I'm lying or that you're so convincing that I'll break my policies for you. So I tell him once again with a straight face, you got to book online 24 hours in advance. You know what this guy did? This guy did the unbelievable. This dude really said, what about 300? And let me tell you something. You know goddamn well you didn't walk up to this barbershop to pay $300 for a haircut. It's a hell of a lot of barbers that can get you right now in barbershops all around the city. But you came up here to a barber that charged $50 or $60 and to offer $300. You ain't that much of a goddamn baller. But see, what he was doing was, it stopped being about him getting a haircut and it start to be, a big nut contest, right? It start to be about, can I break this guy? If I would have said yes, you think that guy would have got his hair cut? Nope. He wouldn't have got his hair cut. He probably be like, oh man, came up with some lame excuse and left. He just wanted to win because it became about ego, right? And that's what a lot of these money bully customers do, right? They try to throw a little extra around. Dog, you trying to say I don't have an extra $300, or you trying to say that I need money so bad that I'll go against my policies? Like, no. And I stood on that. See, a lot of barbers say, man, I would have took the 300, squeezed them in, etc., etc., etc. Listen, man. One client that's worth 300 one time, you probably never see again. Because clearly, if they got to pull up on you to pay you 300 just to get in your chair, they don't have a barber. They're not loyal. They just trying to come take advantage of you because they know who you are. They probably done looked you up online and all that. They know who you are. So you mean to tell me you're going to take $300 one time and inconvenience your clients that's been coming to you for, a year, 2 years, 3 years? Tell me, what sense does that make, right? Then you have people say, man, y'all barbers these days are so cocky, right? Cocky? If you just barge in the dentist's office and then they say, hey, you got to call and make an appointment, or you got to book your appointment online in advance so we can know you coming and have everything set up. Are they cocky? Or do they have a policy that the customers that they are choosing to serve, or the customers that they want to attract to their business is going to abide by, right? They have these policies in place. They expect the people that's going to abide by the way that they do business, right? A lot of people are mad at barbers for standing on their policies. They calling us cocky because we standing on our policies. The reason people keep trying, because you got barbers that's out here that's going against these policies for that little funky $100, that little funky $50 on top of whatever it is, that one time, and you're going to inconvenience all these other people. I can't tell you how many times I done had new clients come in. I don't like them talking down on other barbers, but before I check them about that, they go to yapping. And they say, man, my old barber was good. He was cool. It was cool. But every time he was always, putting people in front of me. And you know how many times I done heard that? Like, oh, he put his homeboy in front of me. I was there already. He put his homeboy in front of me. I had an appointment. He put his homeboy in front of me. It's just crazy how much I hear that, right? And sometimes, to be honest, the people ain't even giving them nothing extra to skip them in front of the people, not giving the barber more money to skip them in front of the last person or the next person. It's not like that all the time. Sometimes these barbers just want a homeboy. They want a friend. They loyal to their partners, and they just put people in front of their everyday clients. Put their homeboys in front of their everyday clients, right? It's trash, man. That's trash. Do not be bullied by someone because they're offering you this extra money. You do business the way you do business. Now, however, if you are a new barber and you grinding, you shouldn't be doing appointments anyway. You should be doing walk-ins. They shouldn't have to come throw all this money at you. They should be next or third in line or whatever, because you should be open, getting it in, right? I understand that. A lot of you new barbers try to get in the game and start that cocky shit right off gate, right? And then that's where you fail at. You looking up to barbers, you may be looking up to me, you may be looking up to other barbers that charge a certain price. You cannot charge that. You don't have no skin in the game. You don't have the skill yet. You don't have the demand. right? You may be looking up to barbers like me that, have policies in place, and we have an abundance mindset, and we're standing on our policies, and we're able to turn clients away. And then you think that you can do that. But if you're new in the game, you have no demand, you don't have the skill, don't nobody know who the hell you are, you cannot come out the gate moving that way, right? You got to build that up, right? That's why a lot of people think some barbers are cocky. Hell, you've been cutting hair 2 goddamn years, and you already talking about, man, I'm charging what I'm worth. You ain't worth shit. Let's just be real. You ain't worth shit. You ain't hear them words come out of my mouth until I was at least 8.5 years in the game. You know what I'm saying? But to my point, when someone comes and they throwing all this money at you, you can't break when you're already established. This is out of respect for you. This is out of respect for your time. This is out of respect for your clients, right? And you should have clients that you done had for an extended amount of time by now. And these people are expecting for you to be probably 5 minutes late at the most, 10 minutes late at the most. Or they're expecting you to be early or exactly on time. You didn't build that relationship with them for a reason. I mean, for no reason at all. And if you're squeezing people in because you need that little funky extra money, you got a few questions to ask yourself. Why you need that little extra money? Why haven't you been saving? Why haven't you been managing the money that you're making? Right? And then it's, do you really take your business serious? Are you really standing on policies? Are you really building something? How much do you really value your time? This time you say you're charging for, right? You cannot let none of these money bullies come inside your establishment and get what the hell they want and do what the hell they want because they got money. I heard a client online say this in my comment on one of my YouTube videos. This guy commented and said, remember, we're the customers. We pay y'all, so y'all got to do what we say. Boy, what grocery store you think this is? This ain't no goddamn grocery store. The customer ain't always right over here. What's wrong with you? See what I'm saying? Yes, we make our money through clients, but the type of clients that we are trying to attract, we are in business, and that will be respected. You see what I'm saying? It will be respected. And some of these clients think that barbers are servants, right? They think that barbers are broke, that barbers are needy. And then they try to throw the money at you to try to take advantage of that. And they're going to keep going up in the amount they throw at you because they're really saying, how broke are you, right? How broke are you, right? Sometimes it's best to turn that client down for even more clients in the future. And if a client see you do that, they know one of your clients see you turn that person down, they see you take your business serious. They going to take you serious, but they're also going to respect that you value their time enough to not squeeze somebody in front of them. You see what I'm saying? That's taking your business serious. I've had numerous of clients watch people come to my door and try to convince me to get them in my chair, and then I turn them down. And they don't do nothing but make my clients that I already had more loyal, because they like, man, I like how you do business. And then we laugh about the transaction that I just had, you know? Do not allow these money bullies to bully you out of your policies, to bully you, to bully a spot inside of your chair, right? Understand that, man. Watch out for these type of people. Stand on your policies. And if you're new in the game, you should be taking everybody, man. Real talk. Y'all like the video, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, wake y'all asses up.